Hello and welcome to this tutorial about Reframe theme. I'm going to show you how to install the theme into your WordPress installation. So I believe you have already installed WordPress. The next step is to install the theme. I'm going to select Themes under Appearance, and here we're going to select Add New. We're going to select Upload Theme, choose a file, and under your Reframe theme folder, you can find Reframe zip folder. So I'm talking about folder of theme forest that you downloaded. And here you can find this zip folder. We're going to open it and install it now. If we go now to themes, we can see our Reframe theme. All we need to do is activate it. So if we press activate, and let's go to our visit site, we can see that we have the theme installed. We can see that theme has almost no content. The next step is to either select and install the dummy content or to create our own content. I'm going to show you how to import the content from our folder. So we're going to go to our dashboard, and here we're going to select Tools and Import. So first we need to install WordPress importer plugin. We're going to do this now. So press install now. And after it's installed, you can activate plugin. So we're going to choose the file from our folder. So we can find the file under Reframe theme and sample data. Here we can find Reframe WordPress XML document. We're going to open it and upload file and import it. Here we're going to select download and import file attachment. This is going to select all the images needed for dummy content, not just the text. And after that we're going to press submit. Now we're going to go to our Reframe visit site and let's see how it's looking now. So you can see almost all of the data is completed. Not all of it, but almost. So we can see recommendations are fine, skills are fine, clients are fine, contact is not imported. So the next step, if we want to use the contact form, we need to install all of the used plugins on this theme. We're going to go to dashboard and we're going to select plugins. Here are 3 mandatory plugins that we need to install. So we're going to click begin installing plugins. We're going to select all of them and we're going to select action, install and apply. After the plugins are installed, we're going to select them once again all, and this time we're going to select activate and apply. So you can see no plugins to install or activate. This means all the plugins are activated. So we're going to go back to visit site and let's see. Right, under our skills we can see the icons are the one that should be there. And on the contact page we can see the contact form is here. But the problem is the contact form is only on one part of the page, but we wanted to have it on the all viewport. So the next step is to go to dashboard. We're going to go to contact and select the default contact form. Here we can see the fields for this form. What we can do next is select our documentation folder and select the proper form. So we're going to go back and select Reframe theme folder, and here's the documentation folder. Here we can find this index file. We're going to open it. And in this document is all of the documentation needed for creating and updating content on Reframe theme. Here we need to find contact plugin and insert the proper fields. So we're going to go to menu and we're going to select features and plugins. Here we're going to select contact form proper styling, copy it and paste it here. After that, we need to save data. And now if we go to Reframe site, we're going to see that the contact form is properly styled. So if we go back to our dashboard, we can see that we have gray menus and green menus. Gray menus are default WordPress menus, and green menus are Reframe theme menus. So we can see we have recommendations, features, skills, clients, and portfolio. So these are the sections on the home page. Here we can see portfolio items, we can see features, we can see skills, recommendations, and clients. Aside from that, we saw earlier on we have contacts and Google Maps, and above all we have 2 recent posts. So let's go back. Here, beside from these menus, we can change options under appearance and theme options. Here are additional options we can change or modify. Slider can be enabled for front page only, and we can add new slides, like here. I'm going to add a title, image from the library, and I'm going to add a link and description. If we save now, we can see on the Reframe site that theme has 1 slide. I'm going to go back and show you other options on theme options menu. Aside from slider options, we can change header, we can change sticky header status, upload our own logo, position it, and change favicon. Under general options, we can enable or disable breadcrumbs, set the number portfolio items on portfolio page, and set titles and subtitles for front page sections. Here are the coordinates you can change for your Google Map display. Under typography, we can change header font size, subheader font size, and body font size. Here's another interesting option. Select font type. I'm going to change it to something else. Let's say Play Fair Display. I'm going to save changes and go to my site. You can see that the font has changed for all the pages on site. Socials. Under social, you can add social icons that you use on different social networking platforms. I'm going to choose Pinterest. I'm going to leave this blank, but you can add in your link to this profile. I'm going to save changes. And if we go to our site, you're going to see in the footer there is an option for Pinterest. Beside from this position, if you turn mobile, on the sidebar you're going to see there's social network icons too. So let's go back one last time and see what options are still available. Under theme options, we can see there are left only footer options. Under footer options, you can change your contact information and your copyright text. For more information how to update and change content under Reframe theme, please check Reframe WordPress documentation.